Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we are going to lower Karas, and we're actually going to go up to Karas Bazaar really quickly, just so we can get to the heart and the flail. We do have another mission we do need to stop off in here to get that's in the bazaar. That's to get the extra 5 stat points. We don't need to get it, but I'm going to get it because, well, it makes sense to me to do it in a 100% run, considering I'm trying to get 100% of the things done. Makes sense, don't it? But yeah, let's go ahead and go up here, go straight into the bazaar. We've got a few things that we want to go ahead and grab here. We've got a boss mob up there that is going to be a little bit about a million times of irritating because they're going to keep healing each other. That's why we're just spamming it on single targets. I do wish we were at 24 so we could get the bloody blizzard and just drop it on them, but unfortunately we are not to that point just yet. We do have another mana potion there though. Let's go ahead and identify this, make sure it's not something good. It is not something good. We have plenty of money, so I'm not too worried about carrying that with me. Mostly right now I am looking for specific things in this area. I'm looking for the waypoint. I'm looking for the bazaar's ruined temple, I believe. It's going to be the one facing down and left. And we also know, I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction right now. You see the gap over here. The exit is going to be in the bottom right up over, if you follow my look on the map, it's going to be like right here. If I had to guess. There's an experience shrine that's going to help us out a great deal in getting to level 24, probably, hopefully by the end of the act. We're going to be cutting it a little bit close the way things are going. We're probably going to get there in the Durance of Hate level 2 or right whenever we defeat Mephisto. And yes, I'm already calling it. I'm going to defeat Mephisto. Whether I have to like dig in and just die a million times to do it, I will be killing Mephisto. You guys know this by now. I don't accept failure as an option here. Let's keep on killing these guys. Going to use up quite a bit of our mana to do it. Just want to get it through quickly. That way we can get to like the maximum value out of this experience shrine. These guys just pop with one shot because, well, they're weak versus magic. We do need to walk just a little bit just to restore our stamina, but we're making good progress. We're not doing horribly bad. We are doing a little bit bad. I should have been further along than this, but doing those, as the term goes, fourth way approaches is kind of like irritating. There we go. Kill that and start running again. Since we got the whatchamacallit, the well back there. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys, and I think this is going to be the ruined temple. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and grab this while we're passing by. I'm just gonna drop a town portal there as a little bit of a safety net, and I think ruined temple. Yes, we are in the right one. We don't want the disused fane, which I believe is the other one that spawns in here. Oh geez, hi guys, hi, go away. Just gonna smash the crap out of these guys with all the mana I have. You need to not be moving towards me with that mana burn ass of yours. There you go, beautiful. Amulet and ring from that. We got a greater healing potion. We're gonna take the mana potion as well. And we're going to load up our inventory there. Probably just a bunch of junk here. 8 energy, minimum damage. Yeah, just nothing good so far. We do have traps triggering around, which we need to be on the lookout for. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more mana, and we are going to do one more level in this. Next level, we'll be able to get the blizzard. I'm not too worried about getting other things. It just doesn't really impact me that much. I'm just worried about getting my maximum damage per mana up. Ooh, geez. Hi, guys. There you go. Spectral hit, extra fast. Love ice against these guys because it makes them just normal speed. So you can usually just bash the living crap out of them with it. Hi, friend. Goodbye. And it also freezes the regular minions as well, so I don't have to worry about them being extra fast as well. Lam Essam's Tome we will take back to town. Got a good deal of experience from that as well because, you know, boss mobs. This is, oddly enough, the less common layout for this area. So I'm kind of surprised we've been getting it in so many of these runs. I mean, it's not even just a little bit uncommon. It's extremely uncommon. It's one that I almost never saw back whenever I played online. As far as those of you that are wondering, yes, there is still an online community. No, I am not an active part of it. Only thing that I am an active part of is I watch and I do speedrun stuff. I don't actually do the speedruns just yet. I'm still learning how to do those. But I watch the speedrun community around this game. So I know who many of the people like Teo, Llama SC, etc. are. Those are the first two that most people come to mind with it, by the way. Okay, and we got skills. I'm gonna go with more mana. Yeah, more mana is always pretty good because that improves our recovery rate on it as well. We're gonna just drink one of those because they're in the way. And let's go down and go straight for the Travancore. We should be able to just beeline there. The way these are laid out, as far as the exits go, is pretty predictable. The main thing that's going to take some time to find is going to be the waypoints for each of the areas, and you need to stop that. I don't care that he's still alive. I care that you're healing him, because you might follow us, and in which case, I'm going to have to worry about you healing everybody else, which is a royal pain in the ass. Their blizzard's not very effective. My blizzards will be much more effective. I'm going to grab that mana potion as well, because we are going to need plenty of mana potions where we are going. I do plan to kill the entire council. You don't have to advance, by the way. All you have to do in regards to that is actually just kill the first unique and grab the flail and make the flail. I do plan to kill them all just because, you know, I like being a little bit completionist here. There's a reason I started with the 100% rather than the speed runs. Boom. Go ahead and kill him. And let's go in here. Okay, we don't have the heart. I forgot. We don't have the hearty fart. So I'm going to get the waypoint here. Oh, we've got a boss mob. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all this. That fire aura might hurt just a little bit if I let it, but I'm going to just kill him instead, and we'll take the mana potion. Not going to bother with the L rune. Pretty sure we already have at least one, and there's not many rune words that I actually like that have it. So we're going to come up here. We're going to look for the sewers in this area. There should be one in the top half and one in the bottom half. About in the first half of the area, as far as like left to right half. It should be in there. There's a chippy topaz, and there's the sewer level 1, and let's get that waypoint before we go down there. We still have plenty of time to do this, because we were pretty quick on that tome. So I'm going to set up a town portal next to this so we can just jump in. Let's go ahead and drop this here, and we will go there and run this way. Mainly just trying to get a little bit more efficient in my playstyle, and I think that's not the waypoint. No, that's not the waypoint. That didn't look like the base of a waypoint. This does, though. Boom. Waypoint. Up to town. We'll talk to Ormus, I mean, sorry, not Orem. Get everything restored, and we'll go down into the sewers, and we're going to just run around the edge of this. I don't like dealing with all the guys here. Usually there's royal pains in the ass, so I'm just going to be skipping past most of them. We can kill some of the skeletons. I want to avoid the little bursties, because the little bursties are a little bit of a pain. They hurt whenever they explode, and frankly, we're going to be one-shotting them, so they're going to be running up on us, and they're going to die in a single shot on our face, which kind of sucks. I don't think this is the right path, by the way. I could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong many, many times before, and see how much that actually hurt. That was painful to me. We're going to just use one of our greater healing potions here. We're one-shotting those guys if we get the high end of our frost skill. So let's dart across here. Going to go ahead and pop these. We got a crossbow and nothing. This doesn't look like it's going to be the way, because it looks like it's going to be ending right over here. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and run in here. Yeah, that's a dead end. So we're going to have to walk all the way back. Not even a gold chest on this one. That makes me feel a little gypped. But we should be able to make it along to the other side of this little like cliff area here. Not going to bother with that little indentation right there. There are chests in there, but usually they're not the big pop chests. Usually they're just like 1 or 2 items. They're just your standard chest. In 8-player, you can actually get a decent supply from them, so it's sometimes okay to go through those. As far as where it's going to be along the wall, it's usually in the corners. It's not going to be in the middle. So I think this one is going to be it. Yeah, it's definitely it. We see the big clue down here. This Ice Hawk Ripwing guy is the big clue here. He is, I believe, cold enchanted. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and bust his little friends up. Kill all the other little gloom bats. He's got teleportation as well, which can make him a little bit irritating to kill. Let's go ahead and just get a target on him, and we'll just beat him up as he tries to teleport around. He's out of range right now, so that means he's down in that bottom left corner. Let's go ahead and open the sewer level. Do I really want to keep going after you? Yeah, we do. There you go, you did. And you didn't drop anything useful. You are stingy, little bugger. Let's go ahead and load up entirely. Holy crap, we are out of mana potions. What should we ever do? It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to town pretty soon anyway. Bunch of gold over here. Oh, wow. It's not very common for enemies to spawn right there. We are also going to have, I believe it's right here. Yeah, you see those bubbles? There it is. If you see bubbles, that means these guys spawn underneath them. Stygian Watchers. Annoying little buggers, but not really dangerous. Once you freeze the head, they're just completely useless. The little arms will flail at you, but you can just stay back. As far as some of these chests in here, you'll have a few that can pop big. If you're really, really wanting to hunt for supplies, it's not a bad thing to kind of like kill these guys off and go down and look for them and just kind of pop the chest to see if they do pop big. As you can see, they didn't pop terrible, considering this is still players 1. But yeah, that's just something that you can sometimes do if you're looking for specific stuff or you're doing magic find runs. Stygian Watcher, dead. And if you kill the head, all the things sink down all the little arms. So always target the head. It's just like any basic like action RPG, whether you're playing Zelda or Diablo 2. Aim for the head and you'll usually break the rest of them. We're not going to talk to Ashira just yet. We'll talk to her later just to get that quest taken care of. And let's see. I'm going to drop these out. I'm going to actually do that number. And there. I'll even take that one out and just fill it up. There we go. So now we have normal potions in our belt and the big ones in our storage. We are only like about 10 minutes in, give or take. So we should be able to get through the Travancore and possibly even the Durance of Hate. So we might pull another Act 2 where we perfectly time it to leave this act at the end of an episode. I'm calling it now that we should be able to, unless I get really, really bad luck. I'm not going after those birds because they're just getting on my nerves, and I frankly am tired of chasing them. I think that's going to be a refill shrine. Yeah, that's a refilling shrine. So I can waste my mana and stuff here and just grab that, and we're back up to full. It doesn't refill our stamina, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Wells do. I'm trying to remember what else it does. Stamina shrines do. But stamina shrines make you have max stamina for the duration of the shrine, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and kill these guys around the waypoint. We'll let him start doing that. Okay, there we go. And let's hop on in here and just kill this guy, because the Night Lord is a pain in the ass. And I don't know why, but for some reason the mouse movement is a little bit off today. You'll notice as I'm coming up in here, it pops up into there. I don't remember that happening recently, or I adjusted for it and am just now like noticing it because it's random. That is totally not worth jack squat. We want to come up through this middle part just to make sure there's no enemies in here, like that guy that I just shot the glacial spike at off in the distance. They can be a little bit of a pain because they'll interfere with the battle with the I'm forgetting their names all of a sudden, with the council. There we go. Let's go ahead and drink one of those. What are those? They're mana potions. Yeah. You guys are not going to be doing too much to me because, frankly, I can just blow you away with a little bit of ice there. They are cursed. This guy right here is. Let's go ahead and beat him to bloody pulp. Khalim's flail from him. We can just go ahead and drop it in there. Boom. Boom. And we can actually use the full flail. We, however, cannot use the partial flail. If that's not a little bit neat to you, I don't know what is, because it all of a sudden loses all of its requirements just by being transmuted into other stuff. Let's go ahead and kill that council member there. The biggest council member as far as trouble that's going to be caused is going to be this Ice Fist guy. I will just run back and I'm going to just static the living crap out of him. Okay, now we just run away while our mercenary should be able to finish him off. They can heal each other as well, so if you can isolate them, they can become a little bit easier to kill because they won't have that healing aspect to them. That's only if you're having like really big troubles with this area. You really shouldn't be having too many troubles with this particular area by the time you get here. Even if you're speed running, these guys are not particularly tough. They're just, you need the resistances. That's about it. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of mana and health recovery going. Just because I did see my life going down there, and I'm actually looking at the top left of my screen if you're wondering why I said I noticed it rather than I am watching it, because frankly, yeah, I can't watch 2 points on the screen at once, and I was watching where he was rather than the issues we were having. Another fun thing that I can't show off because I don't have telekinesis is you can actually pop that with telekinesis. It's just, yeah. It takes a little longer, and it's not really the ideal solution. I mean, if you had your skills set up perfectly, I suppose it would be a little quicker, because you could pop it as soon as you make it, rather than running up there and doing it. But most classes, just run up there and smash it. You have to have it equipped, though. Don't forget that part. You guys are not doing much damage with your firewalls, so I'm not even going to bother dodging them. That meteor, however, is doing a little bit of damage. Go ahead and use the mana potion there. We're going to be using a lot of mana potions in here, simply because I am spamming a lot of spells here, and I believe this is going to be left, or is it a right turn? I think it's a left. I'm trying to remember. I think, actually, now that I think about it, it might be right. I am forgetting. Holy crap. I need to memorize those, but I feel like a dingus for not doing it before playing through. But it is one of those pieces of information that you don't really need, but it is exceptionally useful. And these maulers need to get off my butt before I start getting angry at them. There you go. Drop me the greater mana potion. I'm going to drop these in. Identify. Oh, we already identified that. That's going to sell for a good chunk of change, by the way. For those of you that are curious. Yeah, that's a dead end. So maybe it is left. I don't know. We're going to be progressing this way anyway because that's the only path available. Let's see. Chest. Then we have that spot right there. Let's go down this way. I think is going to be the better direction out of the two. I should probably invest in stamina potions because for some reason I'm doing absolutely terrible in that regard. Okay, so we want to go left here and then we'll go straight to find the way down. We want to find the waypoint, of course, because I am trying to get 100% of the waypoints along the way. We do have a mana recovery shrine there, which is absolutely beautiful. And we've got a cold enchanted enemy here, probably not going to get to us because we are doing enough damage to kind of punch through his resist there. We could speed this up by zapping him, but I'm going to let my mercenary do most of the work for me. We're just going to kill off all his minions, and then we're going to let him kill that little bugger. As long as we can stay far enough back not to get hit by his cold nova, I'm happy. There we go. Mana potion, mana potion, mana potion, amulet. Mana potion. Yoink. So let's find that waypoint. These guys, not too big of a trouble. As honestly, most of the white enemies, the like normal, like basic enemies, are not going to be a problem because we can just stop them in place. The only time you're going to encounter things that are unfreezable are going to be in Act 5. And there's a few of them there, but even then, you're pretty much fine. You can usually kill them fast enough to not have it be an issue. Boots. Them's the boots. The cats and boots and cats and boots. This is going to be... I think this is going to be the waypoint up here. Not positive. Let's go ahead and skip on back. Let them do their little thing. Let our mercenary take care of a little bit of these Dark Lords. Kill the Dark Lords, mercenary. Good job. Fighting against the Dark Lords. That's what I do on the weekends. And there is the waypoint. We're going to use it. We're going to actually go back up to town real quick. I'm going to identify this. We have plenty of time to go kill Mephisto. I'm going to sell both of these. I'm going to put these in my belt. I'm going to scoot that over. I need a little bit more in the way of mana as well. And that's the other reason I'm coming up here. Endurance of Hate level 3 is Mephisto's lair. There's two ways we can do this, by the way. You can do the trick that I have been doing, or you can do the whole double-click thing that I showed off earlier. It's not too bad. We got plenty of money to waste on those, and I forgot I need to buy... you don't have them, do you? No, you don't. You suck! It's going to be up here at Alcor. I'm going to buy some stamina potions just to chunk up on them. Because I'm a fat boy and I run slow. This is a medium armor if memory serves as well, so it's another reason to do that. You notice that left clicking is going to be faster than right clicking. We're just going to click through all of these. Going to get ourselves a few minutes of the stamina boost. Should get us through that part of it. We don't have enough free space. I'm going to drink... What are we drinking? 12 of them per go. So that's 6 minutes per little stack. So I highly doubt we're going to go out through the rest of the game and run out of 18 minutes worth of stamina. At least not in this area. And we're going to go ahead and throw down a stack of these just in case he does that frozen ore bullshit. There we go. 85% cold res, poison res, max stamina. And I do like that they stack. Makes it make a little bit more sense, but there we go. Let's go ahead and dump that in there, and we are good to go. Down to Durns of Hate level 2. We have gotten every waypoint, by the way. For those of you wondering, we're just going to duck out of here, and I have a feeling, besides these guys being irritating little tarts, we should be good to just kind of walk down this way and turn left, and I think that's going to be the exit down over here, if I had to guess. We got a bunch of the annoying little guys. Yuck. Go away. Go away. Shoot. Stay on that side of the bodies. You guys just go the hell away. Holy crap. I don't like them. Oh, these little buggers are irritating as hell. Just look at how much damage it does if I destroy it. See that big chunk of life that came off? That's from it dying. That's why they're irritating to me. They're more irritating to casters than for, barbarians and stuff like that, because barbarians have a lot more life. And we're going to drop a TP here, just as a little bit of a safety notice. And we'll do this little run around back here. There was, like, theories, and I'm going to say theories in the very loosest sense back in the day, that casting a TP down here actually hurts the magic find. It's been proven false so many times, it's ridiculous, but that's just what it is. It is what it is because it is what it is. I do need to drop a healing potion on our little friend there. This guy has fanaticism, which is going to make his normal attacks hurt like a truck. I'm going to kill him. There we go. I need to heal myself. You need to stop getting him with that infernal Hydra back there. There we go. Aaron Shield Crystal Sword, that might actually have something useful for him on it. I'm going to check it. It doesn't, but I'll equip it on him. Why not? I mean, can I? There you go. Thank you. Yeah. He doesn't actually swing his sword. That doesn't have any resistance or anything on it. It's just a weapon. Let's go ahead and drop these down there. Drop that in my mana. And I think we are ready to face El Diablo. I still haven't talked to Ashira. I'll do that off screen. Get the ring, of course, because we do always like the ring.
It's locked.
And now a lot of people will go that bottom route. I don't mind going this top route. This guy does have mana burn, but again, we're going to be tanking him mostly with our mercenary here, and he's going to die relatively quickly to our abilities and to the abilities of our merc. So I'm not super affected by that. And you are back over here being troublesome, aren't you? There you go. Now, as far as Mephisto, I'm going to static the living crap out of him as well. It's going to be pretty much my standard MO for most of the bosses from here on out is static the living shit out of them and then run away. That's just pretty much how I stand. We do have to avoid these little glowy spots. You can sort of see them on the map. I might point them out with like a marker or something like that. We need to run away from you because you are going to kill us pretty soon. This guy is all kinds of nasty. He's going to hit us with those ice orbs that deal a ton of damage. You just need to watch for whenever he lifts his arms up, because that's him about to cast it. Just dodge as best as you can and just keep healing. Don't want to get too close to him or else he will do poison. And this looks like it's going to be pretty much the point where we're going to start hitting him with normal spells. There you go. No uniques off of this. We got Soulstone, got an Unraveler's Head. We got a bunch of things specific for classes except for our own. We got a Magic Sacred Globe, which is all kinds of pants. Let's go ahead and load these up. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will do the cinematic at the beginning of next episode. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.